Greetings and salutations, David Duford here, where I help insurance agents like you become top producers. We're continuing my live series of live sales calls where you get to listen how I actually sell final expense in the field. So hopefully you can garner some wisdom and techniques that you can implement into your own final expense sales game. So today we're going to talk about what I like to call the ultimatum objection close. Something like that. Sounds good. Whatever. The ultimatum close. Let's call it that. The concept here is simple. Let me frame the situation we're in. I've probably gone back and forth with this particular prospect 5, 6, 7 times, selling the idea of some coverage better than nothing, that you can get what you want out of this or get what you need out of this, even though there's some things you don't like about it. And it's kind of just going back and forth. He's kind of going back in a circle, expressing the same things. Well, what if I pay more into it? Or what if I died 2 years earlier? Blah, 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 blah. And it's gone long enough that we need to put a stop to this thing. We need to shit or get off the pot. And what I'm attempting to do here is to take this never-ending circular conversation and draw a line in the sand. In essence, what I'm about to do here is essentially a Ben Franklin close. So Ben Franklin close, it's the concept of listing out the pros and the cons and to see that there's a bunch of pros and very little cons. And so it makes more sense to get the pros to buy it because it's got more pros than it does cons. Because sometimes when you make sales, it's not a perfect thing, right? You're going to have issues. There's going to be issues that are concerning. And with this guy, it was paying more into the policy than the policy was worth if he lives a long life. So what I attempt to do here is kind of an ultimatum close / Ben Franklin close. Check it out, listen to it, and then I'll come back and give you some feedback on what I think and how it went.
So bottom line, you got the 60-day payment flexibility from the beginning. And once you have 2 years in, then you can use the cash value to pay the premiums if you miss them. Yeah. You've gone from $37 to $15 a month for your insurance. You've got enough to pay for the cremation today. And yes, there's a cap, but you're going to hit it a lot later in life than you would with a $35 or $40 deal. And you need coverage. Bottom line, is this something you want to do today?
So that's it. I spelled out everything that he wanted. I acknowledged the things that weren't that good, but said in so many words, it's not that big of a deal. It's part of the deal you're going to get anyway, because by not buying today, he still has the same problems, he still needs coverage, and he's still going to get the same options from some other guy elsewhere. And the bottom line is that, hey, here's everything, lay out on the table. It's everything you want. Obviously, there's a little issues. Do you want to do business today? And when I did this in this sales call, the tide somewhat turned in my favor. It was kind of a back and forth, kind of neutral engagement. He saw what I was saying. I saw what he was saying, but it wasn't progressing towards, I guess you could say it was in a way, progressing towards my way. But when I laid it out, the line in the sand close, ultimatum close, Ben Franklin close, it kind of pushed it that much more in my direction. And then we took care of some other terms like, okay, when are we going to pay, how to set up payment, how to get this started, blah, 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 blah. Just getting to the point where we're resolving all the rest of the issues. So if you feel like you're going back and forth with somebody and you've covered a topic and you feel like you're starting to cover it again, even though you already covered it, then consider using the ultimatum. Bottom line, here's what I can do for you. I got this, this, and this. Everything I've just said you want. Yes, there's this problem, but it's okay. Or it's a problem that's always going to be there. So is it better to wait and pay more or just get over it now? So the bottom line is you got everything you want. And this is the best deal you're going to get. It fits your budget. It gets you everything you want. Can we do business today? And just say it like that. You will convert more of those deals that just seem to flounder around, not go anywhere. David Duford is my name. DavidDuford.com is my website. I train and coach agents to sell final expense, annuities, and other sales systems as well. If you'd like to learn more about that, go to DavidDuford.com. Investigate by going to the Join Dave's Agency button. Click there and bask in amazement at all the quality content that I provide. If you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you comment if you've got questions or would like clarification. I'll be happy to personally answer any and all questions myself, not somebody else. It's actually me. And would be appreciative if you shared this video with any agents that you know. A lot of good content is within this YouTube page, and there's a lot of agents out there that simply, frankly, have no clue what they're doing. not because of anything they did wrong, but because the agency they're part of just doesn't train worth a damn. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you next time. See you later. Bye.